Hello everyone, and welcome back to another race here in TTML F5. Division 5 then, Season 6, and we are at the third last race number 8 of the season, the French Grand Prix. And we are back with another sprint race as well. We're gonna get more into that very shortly. But first, my name is Andresen, or more known as NSR Pride 22, and with me we have with us our amazing TFB back as always. Welcome to Paul Ricard in France. How are you doing?
Merci beaucoup. This is going to be so cool. It's Friday night, it's race time, we're in France.
We are in France. A track that personally I think is underrated for league racing. I really enjoy driving here and commentating it, and yeah, really looking forward to the race tonight. As a driver race, Alan Gold is back for more racing tonight as well, which I think both you and me are happy to see a Norwegian on the track.
Yes, and we want them on the podium tonight. Go, Alan Gold.
Go. And also, again, sprint race. We had that one time earlier this season. That was at Imola. It's okay, so first we have a one-shot qualifying. This one-shot qualifying will set the grid for a 25% race. This 25% race is a short qualifying, we could say, for the future race, the 50% race. And that is where everything counts, of course. But in the sprint race, the 25%, of course, there are also points to get. There are top 7, if I remember right, will get points. So, yeah, last time at Imola, I think that evening with racing must have been one of the best evenings I've ever commentated in a league. It was so much drama, so much fun. Yeah, just amazing.
Yeah, that's good. And tonight we've got quite a few of the top drivers, which is making it cool as well. Guys, if you're listening, remember to give us a shout out in the YouTube stream.
See, Stuart Fuller, this is going to be a good race, he says in the chat, and I have to totally agree. This is going to be a good evening with qualifying, sprint race, and a race.
And remember last week we had Cam Rules who won the race, and one of the key ingredients for him winning the race, surprisingly, was that he didn't really practice. So he just went all in, concentrating on getting as far out in front as he could. So hopefully Cam Rules hasn't practiced and can get on the podium again and make it 2 in a row.
Maybe I heard rumors or saw in the Discord chat that someone said that totally forgot what's yeah, I saw someone in chat say Jabu should be aiming for the victory today and have a chance for that one. So maybe he could. He wasn't with us last week, I remember.
Yeah, he wasn't with us, and Jabu, it would be really cool, but I think we're going to see him in the lead. We're definitely going to see him out in the front, but I don't know. We don't want to put a jinx on him, but Jabu, you got to keep the focus. We've got people putting comments in on. You've even got to get well soon, man.
You've
got to get well soon.
Get well soon. Yeah, of course, I'm in quarantine. I feel okay. Today I've got like a little cough, maybe, but not sure if it's corona. Let's hope it's not, but of course it's my sister, and I've been a lot with her, so I think there's a slight chance I may have COVID, but still, I'm vaccinated. Yeah, I feel great.
As we talked just before we went live, that quarantine is just gamers' paradise. It's sorry, but you have to sit in a room, and we'll get the food ordered and deliver food into, and just stay in that room for 10 days. This is it. This is the dream that we've always been wanting for ever since we started gaming. Oh, if I could just sit in a room for 10 days and just game by myself without any interruptions. It's happening.
It's happening, yeah. And quarantine for gamers is good. We see also Cardwell, my former co-commentator here in F5. Hey mate, this is going to be good. And Stuart Fuller say, I hope I can get a good start. I'm not sure who's Stuart. It's which driver it is on the grid here, but I'll guess we find out. And Patrick in the chat saying he knows Erdi. Erdi? CES Erdi 32, new driver here tonight in TTML Rise Storm is Storm Kings for those who doesn't know. Is there any another new names? And also last week we did a few mistakes back because we said we had a new driver called Axel KRS7. Well, let me tell you, that is not a new driver. That's just a name change, and that driver is YT Frento.
Yeah, but we can say they're new drivers. If they keep changing their names, we can call them new drivers. That's a rule we can break. That's okay.
Yeah. Stewart
Team
is
Actimel.
Team Actimel. Also,
Patrick Swiss. I know that guy.
And also the championship. We have to take a look here. And listen, guys. Here's how close we are. Jamie leading the championship in this Alpine with 128 points. In second, we got Roygard, only 8 points behind him in 120. Khan MGN in his Alfa Romeo is on 100 points, not far behind. And then we got also Bradley with 32 points, so he's not too far behind. And after that, there's a big gap further down. And Carroll's, who jumped up to P11 after last week's race, is on 52 points. And with 3 races to go, I don't think he can get the Drive Championship, but if he keeps those results up, I think we can see him very high up, maybe top 5 in the championship at the end.
Yeah, definitely. This is going to be a good race. I think it is an exciting track. I've only ever raced here when it's raining. I don't think I've ever raced on this track when it's dry, to be honest. So it's not like it hasn't been a favorite after I've raced it because I'm not a wet driver. I know you are.
I have raced here a lot, and both in dry and wet. Driving in wet here, of course, no surprise coming from me. I really like it. But yeah, for the one-shot qualifying, the sun is shining, and we'll soon get on the track with a driver to see the first hot lap of tonight. And Paul Ricard, again, I think it's really underrated track. I like it because I think it's easy to get good racing here with this track.
We can also practice our French, man.
We can. We see whatever. I don't know. I can't talk French. But here we are on board with Sygate then in his house, heading down towards turn 1. We get him some. First of all, but here we are. Oh no! Sygate around! And then we'll just go to another one. Jamie is so far at the moment in the top here in his Alpine. Maximum Attack being back here tonight in TTML. And it's also up in the top here. Jamie then, who is fighting for the championship. And he has probably been practicing a lot for tonight. Heading out to the back straight. Opening his DRS there. And that is up with a rear wing, as we can see. 320 kHp heading down towards chicane at the back straight. Heavy braking zone. Take a lot of the curb here, shifting on the 4th and 3rd. The trail enter has retired from the session, so I'll guess he have crashed out on the back straight, I would guess. Down towards the 3rd sector, really fast right-hander into turn 10. And on hard tires, you know, you can really lose the rear end here after watching some races in F2 and F3 yesterday. Into turn 11, or down to upwards toward turn 12, and this curb on the inside, gotta be careful with that. And if you brake too late here, you'll end up losing your rear end. Jamie currently leading here in the one shot, but Jabu is right there, and other aftermarket drivers as well into the last corners, turn 15, heading out on the start-finish straight. Who's gonna get the pole position now? DRS is open for Jamie, heading down towards the finish straight, but Jabu gets in front of him with 2 tenths. I take pole position. Jamie takes P2 and Alan Gold P3. So Aston Martin won 1st and 3rd, and that was close at the end there between Jabu and Jamie.
Yeah, I was close. It was a good. That was a good lap by Jamie.
This is one of those. Look at it, Alan Gold 136.12, Axel 136.17, Campbell's 136.18 or something. There are like 5,000 separating these drivers, and really close. It's also Roygard. Sometimes it's just
Yeah,
so
it was
fascinating how the drivers manage to be so close to each other. We can see it here, with just Jabu first, pole position 130.2, great lap there from the Aston Martin driver. Jamie take a P2, and then we got Angol with a 136.12. Then we got Axel 136.17, Camels 136.18, Roygaard 136.34, and that's how close for these drivers. 1,000 separating Axel and Camels for that second row. Further down we got Maximum Attack, Passel, Smitsky, Axel, Khan, Storm Kings, Urdi, Saget, Bradley, and Trail Enter. Bradley and Saget getting a DSQ, and Trail Enter getting a DNF.
That was a crazy start. Hello to Ivan in the chat. Hello.
Ivan, welcome. I heard some rumors that it's his birthday, maybe. So if it is, happy birthday, mate. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And as you said, that one-shot qualifying was amazing. And again, that was just a one-shot qualifying. We still have a 25% race here to set the grid for the future race, 50% after that. And I got a track map here, as always, and I think we're going to take a lap through Paul Ricard here in France, when we'll get onto the formation lap. As we see Total Gaming in the chat saying, yo, welcome Total Gaming to the stream. We'll go on board then with Jabu, the pole sitter for the sprint race, as we'll get a lap of Paul Ricard here then. Down towards turn 1, overtaking possibility. DRS here from lap 3 as well, as long as it's not raining. Then out of here, turn 2, gotta be careful with the curbs, can easily be slippery and spin around. Track limit as well on the exit here. Down toward turn 3 then, I've seen people go side by side into here. It's fighting here in real life and collisions as well, so you gotta watch out for those. After that we go into turn 4 and 5, as you see Roygaard has been disqualified from the session, so he will start on cold tires. Then through turn 6 here and onto the back straight through turn 7. Can open the DRS very shortly, of course from lap 3, which will help them with overtakes down towards the back straight chicane, turn 8 and 9. And I would say this is the best overtaking possibility. Gotta take a lot of curb here on both turn 8 and 9, and on the exit as well you can use a lot of curb. Gotta be a little bit careful with the traction if you drive without traction control. Into third sector then, to get to the last part of this track, and into a fast right-hander, turn 10, and seeing people go side by side here is one of the most satisfying things in the F1 game. Then further down into turn 11, a long right-hander, almost a hairpin to be honest, a big hairpin, and we've seen some drama happening in real life between Gasly and Norris, where I think it was Norris having to back out from Gasly, squeezing him a little bit, and we could see maybe some dramatic moments here tonight as well. Into turn 12, gotta be careful, do not brake too late, then you'll lose your rear end, lock them and spin around, and be careful with the inside curb as well. Jabu warming up his tires through turn 13 and into turn 14, and remember guys, the pit entry, use the white lines here. You're not allowed to cut into the pit lane there, as I know many people do that. Through turn 15 and out on the start finish race, and that was a lap of Paul Ricard, as we're gonna get back onto the grid. A long way down to the first grid spot, as we see here the Mercedes of Enzo Roygaard have been disqualified. Not sure what have happened, probably a collision with another driver and only him being sent back to the grid. We see Khan, Storm and Bradley and Trail Enter are the ones starting on the medium. The rest of the field is a soft tire, and Buck, you can take us through the start of the sprint race.
Oh yes, and let's hope we get a good start going into the first couple of corners. We don't want the carnage, as we've had some comments on. We've got 5 lights. They're out, and away we go in this sprint race. Jabu takes the lead, tries to cut off Jamie. Jamie had an amazing start last week. He had to take it easy in the first corner. Oh, he goes on the outside of Jabu. Oh my god, they're touching like twice. Jabu just about backs off, falls into second place. Jamie already out into the lead.
And what a start there from Jamie, going around the outside of Jabu into the first corners. Well done from him. He managed to do almost the same as Verstappen, just as Verstappen lost it for a little bit.
Cam Rules is now up to 4th place. He's squeezing past as well, just squeezing past Axel. So Cam Rules now already trying to follow last week and pushing up. He's started really well as well.
And now Roygaard as well on Axel on the outside there. Side by side into the chicane. I think they're going to go. Axel going to keep it on the inside. Can he keep it on the inside? He can't. Roygaard up to P5 there. Also in the chat, Ivan confirmed it is his birthday today.
He's 18 today.
18. I can't see him on the grid, so sadly he's not here with us today. But happy birthday again, man. Back to the racing then. Again,
really
what a
great start by Jamie today.
Yeah, beautiful starter for me. It was really satisfying. Just oh, Axel goes off track there, almost beats around, but he managed to save it there. And it could have been a close one, but yeah, the start was actually satisfying to watch with the cameras that we had as well. So great there from them. Also Smitsky right on the back of Axel now, real close. And this last corner, I'm not sure if you remember it, but you can actually dive on the inside if you're close enough. And I've seen many people do it, and it is a possibility.
Yeah, I hope these guys keep driving sensibly and attacking the places they should be attacking. So far, the first 4 are just following each other, staying pretty close. Camrils has to keep up the pace, falling a little bit back behind Alan Gold.
See also Total Gaming in the chat saying that was a good start from the 2 at front, and I have to totally agree on that one. That's Roygaard. One of the championship fighters has been around and is now down to P14 battling with Storm here. Yeah, not what he needed. Roygaard was... Oh, Actimel lost the car out of turn 7, and there's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is deployed then.
Yeah, we have a really good pace between the first 4, and then there was a 2-second gap down to maximum attack in 5th place. So the first 4 could be a battle between them. It looks like they're putting a little bit different pace into the cars.
And as I was talking about, Roygaard is 8 points behind Jamie in the championship. And of course, only top 7 get points here. Or Jamie, I think, will get 10 points. But at the moment, Roygaard P13, he's not going to get points. And he's going to start so far behind Jamie for our future race that right now it's not looking good for Roygaard.
Great restart by Cam Rules. He's doing what he was going on the inside. Oh, he went on the inside on the last corner.
Oh, and Algo has the brakes late. The Camels has to cut the corner and get a penalty. Jabu is off track there as well. Look at his fighting. There's 3 drivers battling for the 2nd place now. Before there's a 1.3 second gap down to maximum attack, and Jamie almost getting a 2nd gap here with these guys fighting.
Oh, we got DRS turned on now. So these guys are going to be attacking each other at the front. Camerons and Alan Gold almost side by side again.
Oh, Cameron has to cut the corner, and I guess he got a warning from that one, but it's up to 3rd place. I think Alan Gold went into his back a little bit there, but he's steered in the chat, Actimel, saying that wasn't the start I wanted. Really unlucky there, Actimel, but of course, there's still, this is not race, this is only the sprint race, but we do get a original race later. But look at Alan Gold and Camerals now, they both got DRS. Angle can't do anything. Axel getting past maximum attack for P5, and right behind there Smitsky as well. Smitsky said in the chat earlier that Smitsky is going to get a podium tonight.
Smitsky, vi tror på deg, vi heier på deg hver eneste uke. Vi snakker nok kun for deg.
Du er alt for Smitsky. Du kan få det til. Vi har troa på deg. Stå på nå, så får du det til.
That was such a great start by Jamie and Jabu. Guys showing respect for each other, but really aggressive racing. That's what we like.
Trailer Pastel side by side through turn 11. Who gets best out of that? I know Pastel is on the soft tire, but Trailer gets that position on the medium tires. Well done there from the Alpha Tower driver.
I have Smitsky. Smitsky's up to 6th place.
Moving and that's the Red Bull of maximum attack. Maximum attack is around. And down to P13. Jabu sets the fastest lap, closing in on Jamie now. Roygaard is in the pit. But up towards Jabu, Jamie and Camels. Look how close they are, and also Angle right on the back. Sidegates have had a great start with Trailant. Both of them up 7 places from where he started 3 laps ago.
Some great racing from the 4 out in front. They were put up a 2.5 second gap down to Axel in 5th place. So these 4 are battling it out, and it's going to be interesting to see if Jamie can keep the focus when Jabu is closing in. He's only 0.4 of a second on the DRS straight.
And Jabu closed in a lot there.
Cameron's cutting some of those corners pretty hard.
Gotta be careful that track limits on this track is really strict, and of course in the game we have the most strict as well.
Here goes Jabu on Jamie. He should be able to move up on the getting the exit out of the turn there, staying within touching distance, under half a second between Jamie and Jabu now. Push, come on guys, give us some more action.
There's still 9 laps to go here, and of course guys, just remember this race is what's gonna put the grid for this future race.
On Jamie now. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Yes, he is on the inside, corner 1.
Look at them go side by side here. Beautiful racing between the 2 drivers here, showing it from lap 1 as well, and they're still side by side, but I think Jabu got it. But now Jamie will get the DRS on the back straight, and also Campbell's and Angle following right behind them, as we see Spitsky, Saget and Erdi and Maximum Attack doing their pit stop already. I think that is the strategy actually, the pit now, but look now Jamie is going to go really fast behind Jabu here with DRS, 3 tests behind, he's closing in a lot. Is he going to go outside? Is he going to go inside? He goes on the inside, he's on the inside into the braking zone, and I think he gets past. Yeah, he is passing up to 1st place once again, the Alpine driver, and now Jabu almost had him on the exit, but Jamie got a much better exit.
Pushing extreme pressure on Jabu right now.
Yeah, Cameron was right back there, and these 4 drivers are on another level. Look at Jabu! Oh, almost gonna go on the inside of Jamie there, actually.
But that opens it up for Cameron, who takes the inside.
Cameron's there, the dragon, is trying to keep them. They're fighting their summers, and Erdi is out of the race. Erdi is out of the race. He has crashed out of turn 7 out of the back straight. Is there gonna be a safety car? I don't think so. Not yet, at least. But beautiful fighting here.
Jamie and Cameron's jump into the pit.
Jamie Cameron's now goal into the pit then. The Dutchie, the Welshman, and the Norwegian pitting. I'm just trying something new. But yeah, everyone putting on mediums, of course, the soft medium here, and it's also going to be that in the future race. But I do know in the future race it's going to be a little bit harder to do a soft medium.
So how's this going to work out for Jabu right now?
Interesting. He's in a little bit risky strategy here because now he can get undercutted by the driver. So he is going into the fast lap now. It's trailing because Cameron
picks up another penalty.
Also, Ivan in the chat saying mega job from Trell getting the points for a team. I like to see it. Trell and currently P2 haven't been in the pit yet. We got 4 drivers started on medium and they're still out on track. Currently P2, 3, 4, and 5. Dragon trying to catch down on Jamie now then. This is for P6 on track. But of course these drivers are fighting for the victory. But the penalties that Camels have, it's going to be a challenge for him as he loses the car a little bit there. Smitsky and Axel fighting for P9 here.
Okay, Jabu goes into the pit. 5-second penalty. Oh no, Jabu! Oh,
that's what he needed.
That really hurts. No, that really hurts.
Okay, let's go with Jamie then. I'm on board with him. Let's see where he comes compared to Jabu. And of course, Jabu can't serve it, that penalty now, so he's going to carry on to the end of the race. Jabu into the last corner now. He's out of the last corner and using all his ERS redundancy that they have. And I think it's going to come out. Oh, really close, but he comes in front of Jabu. Jabu getting in between these drivers. I can't remember exactly which position it was in. I'm going to go back on stream and check. It was Jamie leading when they had went into the pits. So Jamie has kept that lead, and Jabu and Camels, I remember, was fighting. So interesting here with when the drivers pitted, but now Jabu really close on Jamie. Camels really close as well. Angle has lost to these drivers, and it's 2 seconds behind. But the Angle doesn't have any penalties, and he can gain on that.
Jamie doesn't have any penalties either, driving really cleanly over these curbs at the moment. As opposed to Camerals. Oh, he's gonna go for it. He's going in the inside. Oh, whoa.
Oh, beautiful there by Jabu. Up behind, or up in front of Jamie now. Jamie showing himself in his mirror, in Jabu's mirror there. And now Khan is into the pit as well. Gonna put on the soft tires and go to the end of them.
I think we can sort of expect Jabu and Jamie to switch a couple of times more before the end of the race. And Camroo's possibly hoping for a little bit of chaos between them, so he can jump in and nick first place.
I'm actually gonna go on. I'm gonna find the TTML Imola stream, and then I'm gonna, because I remember Kermit was in the chat saying the point system, so I'm gonna find out what the point system was for the sprint race.
We got a lot of guys. We got 6 drivers already collected up. Quite a few penalties so far in this first race. Jabu right now in 4th place. Jamie, they're pushing really hard, and Cameron's hanging on to both of them, staying within the 1 second. Sygate picks up penalties there, the back of the field. Sygate, who had a record last week of number of penalties. Jamie slides up in the first place now. Jabu down to 2nd. These guys are going to battle it out non-stop until the end of the race.
And what were I gonna say? I totally forgot.
I'm gonna say the points. The point system.
The point system, I'm trying to find it.
And energy drinks, come on, you need more energy drinks. We should start a GoFundMe energy drinks. Oh, what happened? We got a yellow flag.
Yellow flag against Spitsky. Spitsky has lost his whole front wing. Ay.
Storm goes into the pit.
Yeah, the drivers who started on mediums are starting to do their pit stops now.
Which means that we have much more normalized placements now in the race. We've Jamie, we've got Jabu, we've got Cam Rules and Alan Gold, the first 4, and then we've got almost 3 seconds down to Trail Hunter. So, but it's Alan Gold is almost 3 seconds as well in 4th place. It's between these top 3 at the moment. Discounting the penalties, there has been some penalties dished out, but as usual, we don't know who's got how many penalties when we're commentating here.
I tried to find it, but I couldn't find the point system. Sorry, guys. We see Matthias and TTG Neymar make in the chat here. Hey, and sprint race point system here. I'm trying to find it. Oh, wait, did you send it to me on Discord? No, it was another messages.
Jabu passing Jamie. Oh, the guys touch. They're side by side and touching. Twice they touched.
There's been a lot of good racing between these drivers this whole race. There's been a few touches, but not the most critical ones.
No, but this moves Cam Rules right up behind them every time this happens. Cam Rules just sneaks to a little bit slower and starts to thinking, could it happen? Could it happen 2 weeks in a row?
Shout out to Neymar, he just sent me the point system for sprint race. So, here we got it. At the moment, Axel will get 1 point. Khan will get 2 points. Trailhunter will get 3 points. Angold will get 4 points. Cam will get 6 points. Jabu will take 8 points for 2nd place, and first Jamie will get 10 points. That is the point system for the sprint race. Top 7 will get points. So shout out to Matthias for sending me that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool that we got such. We're a team, man. We're a team.
We are. And now in the top again, lap 10 of 13, Jabu and Camels on Jamie. Camels on Jabu and Jamie as well. It's close now, but is it close enough for overtake? is not in use. DRS is in use. Jabu gonna go on the inside into the braking zone. They're side by side.
Oh.
How can it go? Jamie keeps this small
How's
touch
it going?
there.
Cameron's
oh,
gonna
look
take
at
the lead
Cameron
here.
Oh, small touch there between Camels and Jabu. Camels almost loses the car. Jabu and Camels now side by side, getting closer and closer on Jamie.
That was a nice save by Cameron.
Jamie on the inside now of Jamie. No, Jabu on the inside of Jabu. Oh my God, Jabu on the inside of Jamie.
Cameron's
oh, there's 3 wide. There's 3 wide. 3 wide going to turn 12
this
here.
can't go.
What a racing we're getting from there.
Oh,
no,
Cameron's went round.
The
Cameron's
dragon.
went round.
The dragon is around. No.
No.
Sorry to say, but 3 wide could never work out. Beautiful racing we had there.
Yeah, that was really cool. It was exciting what Cameron's tried there, but he came off worst from those 3.
Really unlucky there. I think he avoided damage, luckily, but he's down to P7 now. Not good for unlucky there. Roy got right on the back. Khan getting past Angle into turn 1 and 2 there.
That was a really cool effort, Cameron's. The door opened and it was like, okay, you could just sort of sneak through. It didn't work, but you know what? It could work next week. Could work in the next race because that was aggressive, really cool attempt to sneak in front of those 2.
Yeah, amazing racing, of course. Cameron also is right on the back of Axel, who's going to try to fight for this P6 now. DRS is open. Axel's trying to defend here. We're going to go to the left. Camels go to the right on the outside and is in front before they start braking. And up to P6, the dragon goes. But back up to the top, it's not over. Jamie and Jabu. I'm not sure who has the most penalties, but I think I know how it is. And since they're so close, let's just not looking at it. As always, take it as a surprise. 2 laps to go then. 4 tenths separating these drivers out on track. Alpine versus Aston Martin. And Jabu is going to get the DRS down towards turn 1. But of course, 2 laps, which means 4 times when DRS will be enabled for these drivers. And also trail enter. I haven't noticed trail enter in Khan, who started on medium and went on to the soft. They're right to the back of these guys.
That's a pretty. They've got 1.5 laps to do this. Trail Hunter 99 can sneak up here with a proper exit and DRS. This could be exciting.
Yeah, imagine if it's only one of them getting some. Angle gets a penalty there. That's not what he needed. He could get position of the drivers in front of him.
Well, man, that's totally true. With a little bit of drama between Jamie and Jabu here at the next chicane, Trail Hunter could try to do what Cameron's tried to do.
Jabu now gonna go to the inside of Jamie. He breaks late and he gets the overtake done. Up to P1, leading this race on the second last lap, but he got Jamie right on his back. Jamie getting a much better exit, and also Trailer's right on the back here. Can they go more side by side? We had 3 wide last lap. That didn't end well.
Stay with them, Trail Hunter. Stay with them, Trail Hunter. You got it.
Ivan in the chat saying Trail with a good strategy. And what a strategy he and Khan is on. Khan is a little bit further behind, but still I think he's gained many positions in this race. And it's almost in a fight for the top 3 here. And look how close these top drivers are now.
I think Trail Hunter trying to go around the outside, sneak on the last corner, but it's be careful. And I think he accepted that he was going to go for the 3rd place there. But with the penalties, how is this going to work?
I'm just going to remind you that Trail Hunter has climbed 13 positions in this race so far, and this is the last lap. Can he get up to P2 or P1? If he could get that P1 last 2 first, 10 points and pole position for the future race, that would have been amazing. But of course, we got one more DRS straight who can decide this. And right now, Jamie has fallen a little bit off Jabu, who gets the best corner here, turn 6 through turn 7, out on the back straight here.
Jamie went out wide. Trail Hunter's definitely going to pass Jamie, but how close can they get to Jabu?
That's the question. Both got DRS trailers on the inside. They're giving it everything down towards the chicane here. Who's going to break the latest? Jabu going first into the corner. Right behind them is Jamie and Trailenter. Jamie breaks late trying to defend that. Trailenter still there. And Trailenter is up to second now with Jamie trying to answer on this, but he is too far behind. Now 1 second behind Jabu. And I think Jabu's going to get this with Trailenter right at the back. Look how close Jamie is. He really wants to get that P2 back. And now Trailenter breaks late. And then Jamie's back on the inside here. But he can't do it, he's not close enough. And Jabu gets a good solid lead on the last lap because of these guys fighting. But still, Trailenter, P16 up to P2. That's going to get the P2, maybe going to depend on the time penalties of course. But into the last corner, Jabu goes. Out of the last corner, Jabu goes now. Not opening the right, sorry. But it's going to cross the line in P1. Where is it going to end? Where it's going to start? Trailenter goes up to his first there. Jamie takes second and Khan takes third.
Nice driving, Khan.
Jabu drops down to fourth there, sadly with penalties, but a good race here from Trailenter. Lost to first without alternative strategy, and he will get 10 points, and he's gonna start on pole position in the future race. What a race!
He should screenshot that up 15 places in that race. That's pretty cool.
That's just insane driving here. Maximum Attack getting P11, Storm Kings getting P12, right in front of Sayed. Sayed P13, Spitsky gonna be P14. She is early getting DNF with Actimal as well. But wow, in the top there, that's insane. I see Jabu in the Discord. He forgot it was 60 and not 80 in this in the pit there with speed limit. But he lost third position on that one. Crossed the line in P1 and ended P4. It's going to start P4 in the future race, which will be starting very soon. We're going to get a small break where the grid is going to be set. But what a sprint race or sprint qualifying or whatever you want to call it. I say sprint race, and it was amazing. What do you think, Buck?
Yeah, we had. That's what we always want. We want the drivers at the front to be really close. So, and we had. I don't know how many different position switches did we have. That would be like a really cool stat per race to see that how many times it switched. Because that was exciting at the front of the race. Nice going to Alan Gold, 5th place for our Norwegian.
And take a look at this. Trailenter, P16 to P1. Alternative strategy and fastest lap with 2 seconds to the closest. And Khan and Trailenter both in the medium soft. And Trailenter's fastest lap was 2 seconds faster than Khan, which means Trailenter was on a different level in today's sprint race. But the result is Trailenter in P1, and we got Jamie, Con MGN, Jabu, Alan Gold, Bradley, Passel, Roygard, Cam was unlucky there, had a great fighting but lost a few positions, ended P9. Then we got Axel P10, and we got Maximum Attack P11, Rice Storm P12, Saiga P13, Smitsky P14, and in 15 and 16 we had CES Erdi and who was the other one? Team Actimal.
At least there wasn't any doubt about the driver of the day for that race.
It was amazing. See drama in the Discord, but guys, let's sort it out on track. Jamie in the chat saying good race. Jamie getting a good result there, yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a few minutes so Storm can set up the grid, and meanwhile we'll get some waiting music on. No, we're not gonna get that. So you guys are gonna have to live with me and Buck.
You could sing Happy Birthday song if you wanted, in French.
Copyright. But yeah, the sprint race driver of today, Trailenter.
Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt. What a time to hit the front. I mean, it was just perfectly timed.
It was
What can we say?
amazing. So yeah, 50% race as well. Strategy, soft, medium, I would say. It's a little bit tricky one, but it is possible with a little bit of tire management.
With a little bit of safety car.
A safety car wouldn't be bad for the drivers. I think it depends on the strategy and what lap, but most of the time, most of the drivers are really happy about safety cars. So, do you want to give any predictions for the future race back?
I think I think I'm gonna go for. Okay, I go on the podium. We're going to have Smitsky just because he's so cool. We're going to have the dragon because I always say the dragon, and it has to be right sometime, and it was right last week. So that's Smitsky, Cam Rules, and I'm going to choose one more. Then I'm gotta choose based on just what we've seen. Can I really not choose Trail Hunter?
Trail Hunter has to be on a podium in a race. Yeah, I don't think Trail Hunter will get the victory tonight. Then I think we will see on second and third. I think we have Jabu and Jamie, but in what order I'm not sure. But those it's gonna be Trail Hunter, Jabu and Jamie on the podium, I think.
Yeah, but that could be very true. So, any drama in the chat then? Any guys complaining over anything about the race?
I'll guess the stewards will have a little bit of work to do and sort out, but we have gotten the clear time to ready up and remember setups.
You know what they call setups in French?
No?
Le setup.
Le setup.
Le setup.
But these drivers, the most important for them now is to remember setup, because that is really easy when you go straight into a lobby without qualifying. So, top 10 drivers, no, sorry, not that. I think it's free tire choice for this race. Yeah, it is. So, gonna be interesting to see what the drivers choose to do. I think a medium soft could be really popular since it's free choice.
Yeah, everybody gets free tire choice here.
So, once again, drivers, anyone listening, remember setup, guys. Please remember the setup. So now, will it be dry? Will it be... Please be wet, please be wet.
Please be dry, please be dry, please be dry.
I want drama! I want more drama! We need a drama. And we're not gonna get drama. Now, we are gonna get a lot of drama just in the dry weather.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, there was a lot of battles there, and yeah, guys, if you guys are listening, it's really cool to see what you're writing in the chat. There is some drama going on to the chat, but I 100% support what Piraya said here. Sort it out on the track, guys. Stop writing shit to each other and sort it out on the track. And but sort it out in a cool, aggressive, respectful driving on the track. That's what we want.
That's what we always want. So, strategy, in my opinion, medium soft or soft medium, but since it's free tire choice, I think we'll see most of the drivers on medium. I would have done that at least, but of course I've been wrong many times before, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong once again.
This is cool. I think that we got a really good bunch of drivers here. They're learning each other's styles, and I think it's this last couple of races that we're going to have are going to be really, really cool.
So just to clear up, we see Sygate starting P16. That's because he had a qualifying ban for today's race. So for drivers who have had qualifying bans for the sprint races, the solution is they get to drive the one shot, they get to drive the sprint race, but they will be put to the back of the grid for the 50% race, because this is the race. The sprint race is the qualifying, and the qualifying ban is of course meant to put a driver in the back for the original race. Therefore he can drive the one shot, he can drive the sprint race, but he will be put at the back of the grid for this race. I think that's a really good solution.
Have you seen the tires?
I'm gonna check it now. Well, I was right. Both drivers are medium, and Trail Enter and Jabu are hard. Actually, I wouldn't say hard tires are a good tire for this track, but of course it is a possibility, and then they're doing a hard shaft. And for some people the tire management is a little bit hard on this track, so I can see why they're doing a hard tire. And actually for some of the drivers starting on medium, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are doing a medium hard, actually, because again, soft, medium, medium, soft isn't the easiest one, but I mean with a little bit of tire management it can be done. But also for drivers driving on a pad or aka controller, it's of course harder to take care of the tires than driving with a wheel and pedal. So I can always understand controller driving doing a little bit different strategies, because I remember from when I went to from controller to wheel, the tire management was my biggest improvement, and it still is. And thinking about strategies you can do while driving with wheel compared to controller is actually a big difference.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, because we can guess that Trail Hunter he has a good feel now for the track after having such a good sprint race. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens at the start here.
Matthias in the chat saying hard is the way to go. I can say I have to disagree, but of course that is a different opinion from driver to driver and comfort to comfort, what we prefer and how prefer to drive, of course. But now we are gonna forget that and get into the race start here. We're gonna get a better camera angle. There we have it, and we have 3, 4, and 5 red lights here at Paul Ricard, and it is lights out, and away we go.
Jamie gets a great start.
Jamie gets a much better start here than Trail Enter on the hard tires, and is immediately up ahead into P1, further down the field, as you can see, 3 wide. Let's get a look at that. There are 2 wide fighting here. That is Roygaard and Jabu, I think. And there's the yellow flag, and that is Actimel, who's been around.
And Trail Hunter is struggling to get those hard tires going. Khan now moves up into second place.
Kind of to second place, and those hard tires doesn't look so good at the start. I imagine people doing like a soft tire, but starting on the hard tires I don't think is the easiest one. And Camels has been around. I think he hasn't lost any front wing, and he's back into racing. Sygate struggling a little bit there.
Passes Jabu also on the hard tires. Roygaard starts. So the guys starting a little bit they're struggling on the hard tires at the very start. Trail Hunter, he only drops 2 places, so as long as he can stay within touching distance, he should be okay. Jabu moves down to 6th place.
And Jabu trailing through losing position at the start with a hard tire, which is not surprisingly, it will be hard to drive the hard, especially in the start. But after 2-3 laps, they are good to be on. Further down the field, so Sygate at Activo. Sygate gets wing damage actually. I lost an end plate.
We need Cam Rules to put in an amazing race now, all the way down to 15th place. So come on, Cam Rules. He jumps into the pit. Cam Rules must have had some damage as well. So our winner from last week, needing an early pit stop, jumps into the pit, gets some refreshments, puts on new tires and a new wing, and he's on hard now, and see how that's going to take. Jamie can't really get a gap opened up to Khan. Khan is holding in there. He should be able to put in an attack either this lap or definitely next one when the DRS starts up. So Khan hanging closely onto Jamie.
Khan, yes, right at the back, yeah, and Trailer is probably getting temperature into his hard tires because he's right at the back there. Khan gets a bad exit, and look at Trailer gonna go on the inside. Can I get back up to P2 then? Let's take a look into the next corner. They're side by side here, and I think Khan can keep it. And he does. But Trailer is there.
Oh, he got a real wobble there. Khan coming out of the exit, and Trail Hunter tried to exploit it, but I hasn't got the best of starts on those hard tires.
I think Jabu and Trail Hunter showing that hard tires is possible, yeah. And of course, we can see they aren't losing that much. I'm actually surprised. I would think they would lose more. Matti is saying, I could say this should be Khan's first race with no traction after a long break with medium traction control. And that's interesting to hear that. Khan showed great pace, got a P3 in the P3 or P2. It was in the sprint race, currently in second place here.
Driving really well, has Trail Hunter right behind him now, is getting going in those hard tires. Jabu on the hard now down in 6th place, holding on to Røygaard. So everybody else started on medium, and at the very back then we should be seeing Cam Rules putting in. I think this wasn't the best start for him today, but stay focused and see what you got.
It's a long race, a lot can happen with 24 laps to go. And look at the top now, it's so close down to P7. Pastel there is a DRS train here, and of course it has split up a little bit behind there again, but Trail Hunter on Khan, he is trying everything, and he's going side here. Nah, he can't get it. Of course the tractions are much better for Khan. Khan driving without traction control, though, so it could be a little bit hard for him.
It's a big move moving to without any traction control, as it gets so sensitive, accelerating out of the corners.
Keep an eye on Trail Hunter on the hards now. He's in the train, and for every lap the hard gets better and better. When it pits, he's gonna go fast on tires. Can't say. Now Matthias is in the chat, and that's true. Like after 4 laps, look how close he is on Khan and Jamie. Oh, this is looking strong for Trail Hunter.
It sure is. He had a bit of a dodgy start, but he's getting the tyres going now, and as long as he can stay within touching distance. We saw what he did in the sprint race, moved up 15 places, so he's sitting really nice at the moment. But it is really close between the top 6-7 places here.
It is.
DRS is on.
Khan getting on the inside of Jamie, up to P1 then. Oh, and I think that was, I think Algold went in. Yeah, I think Algold went into the back of him. It looked like that on camera. I'm gonna check the replay.
Because Trail Hunter missed the exit totally out of that chicane.
Yeah, I think someone touched him in the rear end, because I think I saw some. It is Algold who have lost an end plate, so I think Algold went into Trail Hunter.
Algold fallen down to 6th place then. He's got some damage in that car, I guess.
Could be it. But Jamie isn't letting Khan away, and he's still right on the back here. If you're in a train, even if you're slow on tire, you should easily could stay close, as long as you don't get under 20% DRS. Khan saying, Matthias saying in the chat that Jamie and Khan change position again, and again Trail Hunter is right on the back, and also Røygaard here, and these are many of the championship fighters we are seeing here. The top 3, Jamie is leading championship. Røygaard is P4 and Khan is P2 here. The next one in the closest championship battle here is Bradley, but he's down to P8. But now then, is Khan gonna get back on Jamie? Should go to the inside. Oh, Jamie
that was
breaks
tight.
later and keeps that position, and now Trailhunter again really close on Khan, and maybe he can do something down towards turn 12. No, not 10, 12, 10 I mean.
Oh, I think Trailhunter's tactics of just hanging with these two here at the moment should be the right tactic.
Look at them fighting now, look at them. Oh, Khan goes wide. And now Trailhunter's there. Look how close these four drivers are. Now Warrior is going to get on the outside of Khan almost there. As they're all touching a little bit. And also Jabu on the back there. This is absolutely amazing as Trailhunter gets his 36 time. And there's a yellow flag, and that's Bradley. He's been around. But we have to stay with this fight. There are 5 drivers right on the back of each other. Khan goes off track a little bit there. And I'm losing control of everything. Trailhunter now. Trailhunter is going to go back up into the lead where he started. And he's on the hard tires. And that said that the hard tires is good here at France.
That was some amazing fighting there between those 4 drivers. It was pretty close. There was a lot of touching of cars and waving of hands. It's still pretty close.
And wow, I really love this camera angle, the helicopter camera that I'm getting now from this battle. Now Jamie is going to get back with the DRS, and ERS probably on Trailhunter. We're going to go on the inside down towards the chicane, and I think Jamie is back up into the lead before the corner. And also Roy got now right to the back here. Khan has lost 2 positions as he were in 2nd place earlier.
Yeah, Roygaard has moved up to 3rd place now.
Ivan saying a nice move from Trail. It looks like he's good in that sector, or that likes that section, and I think that's 1st sector. And now he's going to go on the inside of Jamie as well, and he's trying to get back up to P1 now. Now on the outside of Jamie, can he keep it there? They're side by side. Oh, getting pushed a little bit there, Trailhunter, but Jamie trying to give space back, and still side by side. They're going. Roy got right to the back now. Khan really on the back there, and also Jabu. Look at them all so close on each other right now. It's insane how close they are. If we go into interval, there's only 1.1 seconds separating 5 drivers here.
I think that's true. Was it Matthias who said about Trailhunter's his line through sector 3 is actually it seems a lot better than the other guys.
Welcome back to Gaming, and as I would say, Trail will probably try to make a move there again. And it's amazing this battle we are getting between these drivers. And Passel, he's only 2.2 seconds behind. And if they keep fighting like this, maybe he can catch up to them.
Maybe catch up, but also Khan has not picked up any penalties yet, and that's something that we saw last week. There was so many penalties flying all around last week.
Khan is struggling here, getting Jabu on his outside, Jabu now on the inside, and I think he got over to Gun. He did. Up into the lead he go. No, lead, I say, sorry, up to 4th position. And they did lose a lot of that battle. Now 1 second behind the rest of the drivers. We're getting a lot of comments here. I'm trying to get some of them. But he's saying the hard will lift 3 laps be better than mediums. And that's true, because the tiebreaker is insane.
Yeah, it is. It could be really good tactics here from Trailhunter, staying out in front at the moment and started on those hard tires.
He's showing great pace. There's the yellow flag. I'm not sure who it is. I think it was Pastel, because he had lost a lot of time. But look at Trailhunter. He's almost getting that 1 second gap now. And Roygaard right to the back of Jamie. He's going to try down towards turn 1. He wants to, but he keeps out of it now.
He sure did. I think that was a smart thing to do. Jabu up into 4th place and attacking Roygaard. This is great racing from the top 5 drivers here.
Smitsky doing his pit stop, going from medium to hard. Now then, can we get any more overtake? Jamie is really far behind Trailhunter. I don't think anything will be done there.
This is impressive driving by Trailhunter. He's following up his sprint race, putting in a good performance here. We've got yellow flag, sector 3. Oh no!
Another fight we got here going on is Bradley on early for P9. went down here since there weren't any position change in the top. Bradley gonna go on the inside of the Red Bull driver and up to P9 long before the braking zone. And Golden Maximum Attack is also fighting here down towards the chicane, and Algold is up into P12.
Trailhunter looking really strong through the third sector, building up time. Oh, Jamie goes into the pit.
Then I'll guess there's a medium hard from him.
Oh, he's put on new mediums.
Missing a two-stop.
Maybe.
I have to agree with Colin here. The top 5 drivers here, of course, Jamie fell a little bit down, but the drivers we had in top 5 were on another level of racers here, getting a big gap to our drivers and still getting the fight as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Jabu now on Roygaard. Can he get past maybe? There's a yellow flag. I think that's early who has spun in the first corners there. Jabu getting closer. Roygaard not close enough.
Yeah, really great to see Jabu up at the front again, attacking in this race. He's right behind Roygaard. This is all about the line in the third sector, which line to take, and we've seen some of the drivers going out really wide in some of the corners and opening the door for attack for the drivers behind them.
Yeah, I think there's a fight going on for P-Dot here. Storm has been around. Storm is around there. Also, Matthias said early start from Jamie could have went soft from the start, and I have to agree. If he's going to do two-stop and start that pit that early, I'm a little bit surprised he didn't start on the soft. Now Roygaard is into the pit, and if there are many of the drivers can do a two-stop, as Roygaard goes and nods to the medium, I gotta say I'm really surprised. I don't see why do a medium. They're probably doing a medium soft then, but I wouldn't say this is a track for two-stop, and the two-stop's gonna lose a lot here.
It could be that they've just thought about their own strategy. They haven't thought about what Trailhunter's doing.
Give that there.
Tough one from Bradley. So Trailhunter has opened up a 2.5 second on those hard tires.
Oh, Khan gets past Jabu here. The driver's still staying out here.
One lap 10 of 27. At this rate, where do you see Trailhunter going in?
If he's doing a hard medium, I would say maybe lap 15 or 16. If he's doing a hard soft, I would say lap 18, 19, 20.
Oh man, it looks like he's in control right now. It's going to take a lot to stop Trailhunter today.
And Matthias once again is right here. Look at the undercut Jamie got on Roygaard, and I think it was Angle fell a bit for a while, but Jamie got an undercut because of course he got a big gap in front of him after he pitted so early. Passed into the pit as well. On the medium tires and what tires can we see the Alfa Romeo team put on this car? We're gonna go with Pascal and take a look at this, and here the pit crew are ready with medium tires. Actimel and Axel fighting here for P4 out on track. Right behind him is Jamie closing in. We're gonna go side by side into the next corner, and I think Axel had to cut a little bit there. Matthias, I'm always right. I learned it in NSR. Wow. But look at Jamie now on Team Actimel. Can he get Team Actimel and Axel? I don't think so, because Team Actimel got the arrest as well.
Off the second.
Oh, crazy here, but Jamie gonna go on the inside of Axel. Can he get it? He gets both of them up to P4 he goes.
Oh man, that's so tight. It's so tight.
And I didn't realize that Royguard was there as well. I totally forgot that, but Royguard is here as well, side by side with Actimel. Oh no, it's been around!
Oh!
It's around!
No, Royguard is around.
Oh, he almost, he were about to go into the wall. And it looks like a reset to track, and I'm not going to be surprised if there's going to be a complaint now. I think we're going to get his POV from that, but I know that because you can see he could almost cut onto the other part of the track, and I've spun there myself before, and the game just resets you to the track so that you don't cut like a whole the whole corner. So I don't think it's a reset to track, but it could be nice to just get his POV after the race to see, or to be 100% sure.
That was a close driving. Those four drivers. Right now, Axel has moved up to 5th, but he can't shake off Team Actimel SF 6th place, right behind, keeping contact with Axel. Up the front, we have Jabu and Khan still battling out for 2nd and 3rd.
We have Khan and Jabu then, and after that it's a 20-second gap. But the thing is that these some of the drivers haven't pitted. Trailing through Jabu, Khan, Axel, and Team Actimel. They have not been in the pits yet, and I don't think Storm has been either. Trailing through gets another time or gets a 30-second time penalty here. And he got a 3-second gap now almost, as Khan is heading into the pit after 11 laps, so I guess there's the medium hard for him.
But Trail Hunter has to be careful with those time penalties.
Yes. You can't get too many of them. Let's see then, is it hard charge for Khan? It is. And Actimel and Axel heading into the pit. Maximum attack right on the back of Royguard now.
Man, those speeding in the pit lanes are really serious. They're not fun.
Yeah, I think it is because at this track there's a 60 kph limit, and those are sometimes a little bit too hard to break early enough for. Oh, I'm taking a look at F4, and they only have 12 drivers today.
Yes, we got more.
Oh, Smitsky is out. Has he retired in the pit? I think so. Smitsky retired in the pit. That's a new one.
Alan Gold, who's put in a nice lap times here as well. So far down in 7th place. 8 laps on those hard tires.
And we can actually say we are also in front of F4 because they are on lap 11 while we are on lap 13.
We're in 13 and Trail Hunter now a 3-second gap, and the top, almost like everybody, the top 7 of penalties so far.
Yeah, it's actually only Passel and Storm who doesn't have penalties, and it's a safety car. Safety car has been deployed, and Jabu and Trail Hunter had already passed the pit when it got out. If not, I think they would have gone in for medium tires. I would have been risky and going in for soft. Or if I were in this situation now, 13 laps on soft with a safety car, I would go for it, because I think they can go to the end, but they would be like maybe at 80% or something, maybe 90, so it would be risky. But of course, the safest is medium now, so I think Trail and Jabu is going to put on medium, and I would actually recommend like all the drivers to put on medium. The soft tire are just substitute things I would have done.
So we're going to get hopefully this will be the last safety car we get, so we get some nice battling with these fresh tires on when the safety car ends.
Oh, drive through for Storm. And most of the drivers are pitting. We see Matthias saying the lead can still pit, he still has a delta, and that's true. So he can't go into the... But if Trail and Jabu doesn't pit for medium now, then I'm going to be surprised, because they're not going to gain anything on staying out now.
No, they're gonna pit now.
Everyone else can pit and gonna be close as well.
Yeah,
They're not
gonna
get another 25-second gap to them before they
goes in.
They do go for pit stop. What about Jamie though? That's he's 25 seconds behind though. So this free pit stop that Trailers and Jabu got could have been exactly what they needed for the strategy. But I think many of these drivers on medium gonna have the pit for soft actually, because they have many of them are doing a medium.
Yeah, that's sort of. Oh, Jamie didn't pit.
Oi.
Oi.
It's probably because I think he's on a medium, and again soft tires to the end is just a risk, really big risk.
Yeah, but it's a risk I think he should have taken. I mean.
Oh, I didn't notice, but it was actually earlier. I think he saw in the Discord. He said he lost his car and spun. And Roygaard, he takes the chance because he has pitted for soft tires.
Nice going, Roygaard. Nice going.
We need someone to push the limits, and we got one here. It's a Mercedes of Roygaard, and that's going to be an interesting thing to see now. I remember I tried this in my team doing a medium soft. And like the first 5 laps, it's wonderful when you push everything. But after those 5 laps with pushing, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to follow Roygaard. See what he can get now at the restart.
Well, someone had to do it.
Yeah, that's true. So we're back to 3 different tire sets in the race, which always makes it a little bit fun.
I'm going to go on the race. Jamie and Passel have done a medium, and will have to do another pit stop. The rest of the field, I think is going to the end. Roygaard now putting on the soft tires, but except from that, it looks like everyone is going to the end of the tire. So, Jamie and Passel, I think you guys just made a big mistake, and this is going to be interesting because Jamie and Roygaard, the championship fighters as well, and with their strategy, one of them have to turn on the pit stop, and one of them is maybe not going to the end, going to make it to the end on those tires.
But this is also we've had more safety cars than this in every race so far.
Yeah.
So I mean, if the chances based on what's happened in every race, we're going to get another safety car.
Could be a chance, yeah. Just in the chat, Matthias saying, listen guy, can't gonna win this if you can keep close to Trailhunter. Otherwise, Trailhunter's gonna win. And I would say, if he gets stuck in traffic jam, his tires will overheat, and that's race over pretty much. And they have a good point that they're really through there.
Yeah. TTML goes into pit now.
Puts on the medium tire set, but still, Roygaard's strategy and Jamie is the most interesting to look at now.
I hope Roygaard is looking after those tires
and
under the safety car.
I hope so.
It's but those soft tires, they don't need that much warming up under the safety car. You see guys like he needs those soft to last as long as possible.
But if you look at the track map, we gotta wait for Storm and Bradley and TTML, and I'm not sure if we get safe car in this lap, because I think there's still gonna be hard for Storm to catch up in time for that. So I have to say that Roygaard drives slow. He just has to drive slow, no viewing, no getting tire temperatures. He is gonna have to wait to get some tire temperature till he gets safety car in this lap. Then he can start warming up his tires.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just gonna go really calm now.
Are we getting another lap? We are. Yeah.
Yeah, Roygaard gonna be slow in the end, I think. Soft die fast, same as this, and I have to agree they are gonna die fast. But nice he takes the chance. Of course, he is in the championship battle, and within the championship battle, you just have to gamble it. You have to go for it.
Is that Matthias giving us comments?
Yeah. And
Matthias, give us your podium predictions.
Yeah.
Oh, safety car goes in.
Oh.
All right.
Roygaard, start warming up your tires. A late message, but then Storm Kings and Storm got closing enough on time now. And yeah, as we saw, Lando did no guts, no glory.
Yes. Matthias, give us your 1, 2, 3. Come on.
So when is Trail Enter gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it out of the last corner? No. Oh wait, there he goes. There he goes for it.
Yes.
And we are back, and we're gonna get 10 or 11 laps of racing then. And Jamie is really close on Jabu. I think it's gonna be hard for Khan to do this since he's on the hard tires.
Khan got a bit of a slow start down in 4th place.
Roygaard immediately up to P5. Passel is another position to maximum attack. Matthias with his prediction, Khan Trail Enter Jabu.
Alright. Roygaard right behind Khan now, should be making the pass on him soon.
Much better tires for Roygaard there. Open, no, not open, the RS not available until lap 19. Khan tried to defend here.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, but Roygaard breaks lead, and he gets passed!
What a pass by Roygaard, wow!
But he has to do it. He has to give everything while the tires are good.
Yeah, he has the tires, but that was a wild overtake.
It was, and look at Campbell's. He have gotten all the way back up to P7, and his climbing position. That's great to see from the Dragon.
Yeah, that's true, because many people would have given up. Cameron's was way at the back earlier, but the safety car shakes things up in these races. Roygaard right behind Jamie now.
Roygaard chasing down for the podium now, and as we can see, P1 to P12, everyone gets penalties, so that's going to decide something as well.
Cameron's up to... Oh, Cameron's in the pit! No!
Is already damaged, and maybe I see also Passel, Campbell's damage, and Storm and Passel as well.
Roygaard up to 3rd place.
And that is the first 2 corners there. New prediction.
Push, Roygaard, push. New prediction from Matthias.
Yeah, Trail Enter is first, Khan second, and Jabu third.
Matthias is going to keep changing every lap.
But Roygaard is 2 seconds behind Jabu, and of course it's only going to take 2 or 3 laps, and then those tires are gone.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, gone is the right word to say it, right? That's not the word you were thinking of saying. No, that's okay.
Yeah. But we can take it another way. I think Roygaard's going to have to take a trip to the graveyard chute and bury his tires because, yeah, they're dead.
He's pushing really hard now. He's just taking in another half a second through a couple of corners, and he can really make up the difference in the 3rd sector with these long corners. Come on, Roygaard, push, come on, you get it. Oh, Jamie's into the pit now. Jamie's going in to put on soft.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah, he needs a miracle. That's what he needs. Maximum attack. The medium tires, 5 laps up to 5th place.
And Roygaard isn't catching Jabu and Trail Enter, so
he's not. He's losing time and.
That's Khan. Khan has spun around. No. Oh, that bad luck for the Alfa Romeo driver, losing positions now. Oh, and Algol has to go. Oh, frick! Algol into the wall! No! Algol's out of the race!
He's out, though! No!
No, and I'm not sure, but I think...
Safety car!
I think Khan kind of played a role in that because he went in directly into the racing line and his car stopped ghosting, and Algol has go off track. And of course, it's dirty off track there, so he probably lost the car off that. Oh, that's an unlucky one.
Axel, I saw that Axel was, he just drove through the ghosted car.
Yeah, he was really lucky.
Yeah, but Alan Gold, I think something spooked him out because he went off at 90 degrees.
And now Matthias is back with forget my prediction.
Oh, give us another one, Matthias, come on. This is a virtual safety car, so we could have had a proper safety car there, but it didn't happen. Jamie really wanted a safety car there.
He really wanted it, and a safety car there would have been really interesting. Drive through for Team Actimel there as we get back to the racing con, right to the back of Bradley, and Actimel has returned on track actually.
Whoops.
Aye, hard day to have your commentator as steward.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that, mate. Remember, the other times just go into the pit and then retire if you don't want to drive anymore. Battle going on between Bradley and Axel.
Bradley with a great exit there. Should be passing Axel. Yeah, he's going to get a better line through the corner here. Trail Hunter is still out in first place. Pershing has 2 seconds now down to Jabu. And then Roygaard, those soft tires, as you said, man, those soft tires, he's losing time to Jabu again.
Yes, and okay, there we got it, yeah. And Khan there, he did have a spin, but AC immediately right on the back, and I think Khan can still fight for a good result here, but the podium is gone, I just have to say. Gonna end as it stands now, Matthias said. How's the penalty situation? We got a question on, and that's something you have to keep wondering about, because I'm one of those commentators who doesn't look at penalties or show them, so it's gonna be a surprise at the end.
Okay, I've seen the penalties, and I tell you, stay tuned, something's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen, yeah.
The thing is that everybody except Storm has got penalties, so... But Roygaard now 2.2, so he's losing. There's Khan just got another penalty, but Roygaard is he's losing time to Jabu, and Jabu and Trail Hunter right in the lead, 21 of 27. Matthias, give us your predictions.
We love the predictions.
It's safe, yeah. This is safe predictions now, man. Nothing can go wrong.
So yeah, we do have a battle for P5, but that's the only battle that we have at the moment here out on track. But of course the penalties are giving us some fights as well.
P5 and 6, but we have Axel and Khan both on hard tires. I think from here to the end of the race.
Axel on the inside of Bradley into turn 1, and he gets everything done.
Yeah.
On the hard tires as well, so well done there from the Ferrari driver. As Matthias says, it's going to end as it ends.
Alright, that never happens. And I think one thing that we've seen towards the end of these races is that the penalties really fly in on the last couple of laps. The tires are worn out, the guys are they're losing a bit of focus, and they think, okay, I'll just cut one more corner. So there's a lot of penalties picked up towards the end.
Looks now for P5 here.
Bradley moving up, yes. But look at Khan on the outside.
Khan there, P6 now right on the back of Bradley. But Axel is right on the back of Khan as well. So we had a gap between Jabu and Trail Entry stabilized at around 2 seconds. Jabu not closing in enough to the DRS. A few more laps to go now.
We got 4.5 laps to go, and yeah, there's a battle between 5th, 6th, 7th place. But other than that, Matthias is safe to give us predictions now. Nothing's going to change.
He then thinks that I think his prediction is going to be just as it is right now.
Yeah, I think that's a safe one. Not counting penalties, of course.
Yeah, but what we can see is that I think Jamie did do a mistake with that strategy. Of course, it was a hard one because when the safety car came, it's really scary to go in the soft tire. If we go, it looks really worn out, and I think maximum attack is gonna have a possibility to attack at the end.
I think if Jamie could choose again, he wouldn't choose the same strategy anyway, so...
Ivan answers, really? I thought one thing we saw is that whenever Matthias makes your prediction, something happens to at least one person which you put into the prediction.
Let's go, Matthias, we gotta try it, we gotta test it.
Yeah, so you know, Matthias, if there's a driver you don't like, you just give it on the prediction, and yeah, after how it looks like now...
Oh, Axel slides off the track.
Imagine if Matthias was writing Axel right now. In the podium.
There's Jamie up to 7th place. Axel, yeah, he lost the battle there for 5th, 6th place. If maximum attack can finish strongly these last 3.5 laps, then he could potentially get stronger to attack Røygaard. He needs to get it down to half a second to be inside DRS, and Røygaard will be yeah, he'll be looking over his shoulder soon.
Yeah, getting maximum attack right behind him as Matthias is playing with fire again, saying his new podium prediction: Trail Hunter, Jabu and Røygaard, and then he says, let's see if someone's gonna crash now.
You know, maximum attack has got this down half a second, just inside half a lap. So yeah, Matthias.
Yeah, the medium is way better than soft. Matthias doesn't have to agree. Maximum attack is closing in a lot on Røygaard.
He's closed it down now. It's a DRS range. It's 0.7. It's 0.6. It was 1.5 before the start of the last lap. 1.6, I think. So he's closed it down a second pretty easily.
But this race is gonna, if it's gonna end like this, it's gonna spice up the championship as well, because both Røygaard and Khan are behind Jamie in the championship, but in this race they are in front of him, which means they're gonna close it even more.
That's cool. We wanted exciting all the way to the last race, and we want a safety car with a couple of laps to go, and yeah, get it. So
now
maximum attack is ready to put it in the proper attack.
I'm just gonna
take it away.
He's gonna get the overtake on the inside end. Maximum attack is past Røygaard up to the podium position, and maximum attack in his first podium battle, I think. I'm just gonna double check in the Discord and see on the podium results. But I think this is his first time fighting up here in the top.
That's always cool, and to see new drivers on the podium in the league. Røygaard trying to keep within distance, but he's only got a couple of corners, and maximum attack should be pulling it away.
Looks like it's his first time battling for all these positions. In the top. Maximum attack hasn't been on the podium before. Yeah, he had barely been driving, so I can't find him on the championship, as the championship shows the top 20, and we do have had a lot of reserves driving, and people not in driving here anymore as well in Frankfurt then, which means he has less than 14 points, but today could be his day getting further ahead.
Røygaard is doing a good job holding on to him.
Yeah, he isn't too far behind, but I think that he is maybe going to lose to the DRS on the last lap.
Nice. So far, this was a really impressive day by Trailhunter. An amazing sprint race, and just one lap to go for Trailhunter to get the double.
Yeah, Trailhunter doing the one shot, not getting in a lap in the one-shot qualifying, doing last to first then, and starting on pole position, and is currently leading this race. But yeah, one more lap to go. We can take a look at Khan then, on the back of Bradley fighting for P5.
Røygaard's tires, they're badly messed up now. Lost a second just in sector 3 there. Can't keep up with maximum attack, and as Trailhunter keeping control, and Jabu number 2.
Now Khan is going to get his last chance to overtake Bradley. Bradley's tires are going to be more very worn out, and then actually not going to fight Khan. Let's see him pass there actually, which is going to give Bradley DRS.
Oh, Khan lets him get it back. Oh, these guys are playing cat and mouse.
So yeah, I think there are no more battles going on here, but we can go to the top because Trailhunter is in the last corners for his last time today. Again, one-shot qualifying, didn't get a lap time, started P16 in the sprint race. Went all the way up to the top into P1, got 10 points, pole position, and fastest lap as well. And now for the feature race, 50%, 27 laps, he's gonna get the victory and masterclass from Trailhunter. Getting the victory here then. Jabu is gonna cross the line and be P2 here today in his Aston Martin. We get in front of Trailhunter with penalties.
Oh!
And Max will attack gets P3. Røygaard crawling across the line and takes the P3 from him. So Røygaard did end on top 3. Then we got Khan and Jenny gonna cross the line in P5. And we got Bradley getting P6. Jamie is the next one, getting P7. Then we got Axel crossing the line in P8. Camel's gonna be next one. Unlucky day for him, but he gets point here today at front in McLaren, taking P9. Then we got Pastel next one, gonna take the P10. Hey Senna, and welcome to the chat, and welcome also Demir. We see many other drivers, many other people here, and Ivan celebrated too early with Alpha Terra for the win. Damn, celebrated too early. You didn't see anything. Wow. So yeah, interesting race we got here today. Really interesting here.
It was good. Lots of great battles today.
Fun fact, or a very fun fact for me, is that NSR took victory in both F4 and F5. But yeah, Jabu taking the top spot and takes the victory today with Trailhunter second, losing it on penalty, so really unlucky there. And then we got, it was...
Really unlucky?
Røygaard.
It's not unlucky, it was bad driving.
Yeah, of course, that's one of the state, also bad driving with a penalty, but unlucky.
Congrats,
not getting
Jabu.
the gap.
Yeah, okay.
But congrats to Jabu, trailing to Roygaard on the podium here tonight. Roygaard climbed 5 position, Jabu climbed through. Jabu crossed the line P1 in a sprint race, but had a penalty and lost victory there, and here he wins on a penalty. Then we got Max for attack P4, Conam, Enzo Bradley, Enzo Jamie, Axel, Campbells, Passel, Restorm, and Team Actimel, Algol, Erdy, and Smitsky, and Saget getting a DNF.
Okay, man, I have to go. Thanks for commentating, and where are we next week?
Let's take a quick look. Next week we are going to... No, that's all calendar. Mexico!
Yes, one of my favorite tracks!
Oh my god, how can you like that?
Okay.
But we'll see you next time.
Great job. Yeah.
And without point, we're gonna skip interviews today, but it was an amazing evening with amazing racing. And congratulations to all the podium drivers getting a podium, which is Jabu, Roygaard, and Trailanter, and congrats to Jabu on the victory. And yeah, next week we'll be back for more racing at Mexico, and we're gonna get closer and closer to the championship deciding, as that championship is gonna get even closer now, with the driver in P2 and P3 getting in front of the driver in P1 and getting closer. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend, and goodbye.